Good morning. Welcome to day 23, Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. So it's rained all night pretty much. Not a heavy rain. And when I went and took a peek outside, I'm camped over 8,000 feet and we're just in the clouds. So it's just all the precipitation coming down from being in the soup. So it actually doesn't seem too bad out there as far as like wind goes. It won't be too nasty. It's just going to be wet. And we got some more climbing to do. So I'll probably get everything like situated inside of the tent, get my backpack packed inside of the tent, put the rain cover on the backpack. Wow, exciting. And put on my Patagonia Torrent Shell windbreaker / rain jacket. Something I really didn't have to worry about on my PCT through hike until Oregon, pretty much. Rain was never an issue. Rain was never an issue. But I'm used to rain in New Hampshire, so it feels like a spring New Hampshire morning in the backcountry. Feels very similar, but it doesn't feel too cold and it's not windy, so that's nice. So what's going on? Except for this, this is the best lighting I can do. So if it creeps you out, sorry. If I don't get these thoughts out now, I'll forget about them. This is the start of my 13th day since leaving Silver City. This is unless there's some crazy snow in Colorado, this will probably be my longest segment of the whole thru hike. Which is kind of cool to think about. So the start of my 13th day, and this will be the start of my 12th day of seeing absolutely no one. I did see a helicopter fly by over the ridgeline ahead of me, like right before the clouds rolled in and socked everything in, but I could not see the pilot, so that doesn't count. Seen a lot of wildlife and a lot yesterday, man. I was going back in my head. I think easily saw 100 elk yesterday. I mean, I tried to videotape some of it, but so cool. I love that. You usually only get to see that off trail. Although some would argue this section of the red line is off trail. I may agree. I'm not sure. But it's been a blast. And I'm getting very close to where the Gila River alternate rejoins the red line. Basically, the past couple days, I've been heading due west, and the Gila River alternate is heading due north, and I'm about to reconnect with it probably tomorrow at some point. So that's probably when I'll start seeing some people. So I think that's it. I'm going to get a second cup of coffee going and then start getting everything broken down, and we'll probably be hiking in a light rain, at least for a little while. That's fine. All right, so I'm probably about an hour into the day. There's good news and bad news. The good news is that as I was just about to start packing up, the rain miraculously stopped. So it wasn't as difficult to get everything organized and packed. But I was still in the fog. So the bad news, this section of the red line on the CDT goes due south for a while. It goes due south and then it kind of turns and heads west. So I got all turned around in the fog, And instinctively, I started walking north. Wrong way, Brian. So I probably went 10 or 15 minutes before I realized something didn't seem quite right. So I turned around, passed my campsite again, and got on track. So it could have been worse, I guess. But now I'm headed the right way. And just because of the way the terrain is here, you really just got to watch every footstep. There's no like compacted path. It's kind of just make your way to the next cairn. So I'm grateful for no rain. I'll take it. All right, it's about 8 o'clock. Just went down a ravine and then came up the other side of it. But right in the middle of nowhere, look at that, a house. Wonder if they have bacon and eggs down there. Man. All right, goodbye house. We keep marching up. There's a better view of it. They are in the middle of nowhere. It's 8:30. I have reached the top of an unnamed pass at 9,300 feet. I wonder if that's how high I've been so far on the trail. Maybe. No, I think Diamond Peak was higher. But you can see a lot of snow. We're socked in. I'm just going to do a quick cliff bar and then make my way down, loosen elevation. Hopefully, I'm not like cold, but warm up a little bit. There's no wind. That's really the key. I might even check to see if I have cell service here just to maybe lock in some reservations and reserve. All right, so there was a lot of rain last night, but this is pretty empty. But look at that. I might give myself a little treat of Gatorade real quick. That's nice. So that was a nice little treat. There was no mention of that water cache on far out. Just goes to show you it never hurts to check, especially when you're like on a dirt road somewhere. There's always a better probability of maybe there being something there. So I'll update that in far out for any other red line enjoyers that might be coming through. If I had known that water was there, I wouldn't have been carrying as much as I'm carrying, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, looks like we gotta get over this gate and there's no fence. Yeah, you can see a lot of the barbed wire on the top has been smushed. So I definitely can't do this with the camera. Wish me luck. I've already torn my sun hoodie after all those thorns from days ago. A tree branch got me, but I think I got some needle and thread. I'll take care of that tonight. All right, I almost stepped on this guy. Just sunning himself or herself. I'll give that a wide berth. I don't think it's a rattler. There you go. First snake of the through hike. And I was one step away from squishing it. So, you know, for a lot of this section from Silver City, there's really no like path or tread. And so your whole day is just hunting out. I don't know if you can see it down there. The next blue and white sign in center frame on the tree. That's what you spend all day doing. You need eagle eyes. Oh, and while you're doing that, make sure you don't like walk on a loose rock or step on a snake. You're really multitasking out here, using a lot of brain power. So sometimes you'll have a tree that gives you the triple shot. You get the nice blue reflective one, you get the old wooden one, and you get the old school wood carving all on one tree. Usually it's just one on a tree, but this one, all three of them, just so you can't mess it up. a much smaller herd of elk headed on by, and a cow, if you can see over there. But if you're keeping track, still no people. It's a little before 2. I have about 2 miles to the water cache, but I just heard a pretty loud boom of thunder, so just be on the safe side. I think I'm gonna put on my rain cover for the backpack, and yeah, put on the rain jacket as well. Okay, it's 2:30. Have heard a bunch of thunder. It's like a light sprinkling coming down, but I do have some blue skies, so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not a heavy rain. All right, we've made it to Burnham Road. Ooh, look at this cool sign to add to my collection. Cool red sign. All right. Doesn't have the elevation. Maybe the elevation was on top and it snapped off, but yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta take a selfie. All right, there may be some water behind this log here. Maybe. Oh, Mosey comes through again. He left this in the middle of March. It hasn't been touched. Thank you so much, Mosey. This makes my life easy. And maybe I won't get rained on when I'm setting up camp. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, have some Gatorade, figure out where I'm gonna camp tonight. More dark clouds and rain out there. I'm heading over there somewhere, hopefully more to the left. I've got some blue skies above me right now, which is nice. Hopefully they'll just follow me. And really, if I can just get the tent set up, you know, then it can rain as much as it wants. My rainfly it dried out a little bit, but the sun wasn't like out all morning, and I didn't stop till like dried out. I'd rather just keep moving. So I'm gonna finish this Gatorade, and then we'll try and get a couple more miles in before we settle in for the evening. Okay, it's getting close to 4:30. Just taking one quick pack break. Want to go about another half mile or so. That'll put me at 15 for the day, and hopefully the blue skies. It's like blue, gray, white. It's a little bit of everything. So just a spot sheltered from the wind, hopefully. I just want to go a little bit further. This would be a cool place to camp. I'm just worried about the wind. If I didn't have a damaged tent pole, man, I would go for it. Go a little further down. Try and find a little shelter, but what a view. And plenty of flat spots. Okay, just a quick recap. Camped at 8,100 feet, 15-mile day. So tomorrow, 10 miles from here, I will link up with the Gila River alternate route that most people take. So I expect I'll start seeing some hikers tomorrow. After 13 days of not seeing anyone. So that'll be nice. And then it's like 33 miles to the road to get into Reserve, New Mexico. So today is Saturday. So probably, 15 miles Sunday and Monday. Hopefully I can get like a ride in to Reserve Tuesday morning. I should have cell service tomorrow. The next day I can start hopefully making arrangements. So water will be an issue for the next 33 miles. The one spot I was counting on, which is also 10 miles away, where the alternate hooks up, it's called the Dutchman Spring. I guess that's gotten very low, and almost impossible to get water out of it now. So I'm probably gonna, and it's like a mile away from the trail as well. So I'm probably not even gonna check that out based on the comments I'm seeing on Far Out. There are like a couple of cow ponds that may or may not be muddy, but I think if I can just use that water for boiling, I can kind of stretch out the water I have right now to make it for the next couple of days. And just if I can just use the cow pond water for coffee or meals, I think I'll be all right. So, oh, and the one other thing, yeah, look at that awesome repair job. It's not pretty, but it's functional. So, yeah, tree branch just held on, and I heard the rip before I could do anything about it. Sorry, Sarah will send me more needle and thread because it won't be the last rip, that's for sure. Um, I did hear some elk in the valley below me doing their elk stuff. It was, yeah, because I haven't heard any elk. I saw a bunch of elk, but I haven't heard them. And I just finally heard some of them down in the valley. So that's cool. Gonna wrap it up. Gonna have some food. Gonna chill out. And we'll see you tomorrow. And maybe we'll even see a few people.